Alright, and we are live. Everybody, welcome to the stream. We're going to go ahead and load up our previous save. Whew. Alright. Uh-oh. Bonehead move on my part. Alright, let's get our power hooked back up. Only because we need the stuff. We'll go ahead and start laying down foundations. Oop. But I want to zoop. Come on, please tell me I have enough to at least cover up the iron yard. Sorry, big guy. Need you to move. Or at least a portion of the iron yard. That would be lovely. Take all the screws and run them back over here. So while we wait for our concrete production to catch up on itself, I guess it's okay to go check the other one, if you will. Let's see. Ooh. Doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Not enough. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this carefully. Go ahead and grab the double ramp. Oh. Hopefully this one has enough resources in it for us. Oh man. So how's everybody's day going so far? For lunch I had some fish tacos and absolutely delicious. It was tilapia with some yellow onions, celery, and carrots. And I took some baby tomatoes, chopped them up, and tossed them in there. Oh, it was delicious. Am I being a bonehead? I feel like I'm being a bonehead right now. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, I was just being a bonehead. That's nice. Should help us out a little. As soon as I can, I will be working on Conterium Tree just because the power pole sliders are, or the zipline gun or whatever you want to call it is. It's a useful tool to have. And once you get going on it, you can get pretty fast. we'll connect over there for now. So our ultimate goal right now is just to get this place covered up in beautiful, beautiful concrete. Alright, so these two are done. Nope. Ah, bonehead. Alright, so this is done. This as well. And because I have the patience of a toddler, this is all going bye-bye. Go ahead and get all these half poles out. Let's see. Oh. And we'll go ahead and start making this look a little bit better than it already is. Nope, missing concrete. Alright, so with that, we'll go ahead and get our production at least somewhat back up. Excuse me. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I remember now. Just because of the way this one's set up on the line, it's a little crooked. So, we could technically have this split up into 4 and have this as our main for now while we wait for concrete. It's probably what we'll end up doing. So we'll go ahead and get a splitter set up. Yeah, we're gonna have to have some space going now, unfortunately. There. Alright, so the power's right here. Lined up perfectly with this. I'll stretch it about yay far. So a little bit of logistics training for this for Satisfactory. Mark 1 belts can only carry up to 60 resources per minute, while Mark 2 can carry up to 120. So we're using this to its full capacity. Each smelter can take up to, sorry if I'm moving a little fast, but can move or handle up to 30 per minute, so you don't have to go too crazy about the belts and whatnot. What I personally like to do is space them out by constructor. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get iron plates going. And because iron plates require 30 iron ingots, that's all we can do. So we'll go ahead and slap down another. And this is just to keep our iron production going while we're away from base. So with iron rods, it takes 15 per. So we can set up. Shoot, give me 1 second. Gonna push these up just a hair. About right there. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a neat freak when it comes to this game. Not terribly so, but I like it when things line up. Looks pretty. Beautiful. Now we could use Mark II on everything to make it super fast, but I just find it kind of inappropriate. It works as well as it does at the moment. I put that backwards. Oh man. So we'll go ahead and start getting these all set up. We could go ahead and make cast screws, which is 12.5 ingots. So if anything, we're not going to try to go super crazy on optimization in the beginning. We're going to have to tear this down or tear this all apart again anyways. It's the nature of the beast. It's a pain in the butt. But it's how you slowly but surely get to your mega factory build. I don't know if my computer's going to be able to handle a mega factory build, but you know, it'll be a worthwhile attempt. So that's 1, 2, 3, 30, 60, 90. We have room for one more. And just because how everything is spacing out, what did I say about right there? No. Curse might need to have it all lined up perfectly. Something like, there we go. So with this, we'll go ahead and have another iron plate production set up. Give me 1 second. There we go. And with this, we could either say, hey, we don't need this, but need another splitter, but we'll go ahead and use it anyway. So, just because I am a goofy goober at times, I'll go ahead and back up and go ahead and start lining everything up like so. I usually try to follow a certain line. Wow. Construction's been halted due to lack of concrete. Give me 1 second. Okay. You know, starting on a cliffside base is a little bad when you don't like heights. So we'll go ahead and have this brought down to, let's say, here, get rid of this, grab this, like so, connect like that, bring you over like so. Fighting my brain right now. Because how I usually do it is like so. Bring it back like... Yeah, we'll do some sloppy work here. My life would be easier if I wasn't doing this on the conveyor belt, but you know, you gotta add struggle to the game at times. already powered up. Follow this line. No, I'll accept it. Nope. I refuse to accept it. There. Alright. Oh, man. I forget things sometimes, and that's alright. There. Now, this setup ain't pretty, but it's purely temporary just to keep our production line going. We're going to go ahead and keep on adding to our concrete fortress in the sky. And don't worry, I will 100% launch myself off this at some point. 14. So while we wait to see, or wait to have our concrete production lined up. Beautiful. How much concrete do I have? 6. We'll go ahead and explore for a little bit. After we check on how our power's doing. Yeah. We're gonna have to chop some trees down, unfortunately. Just to keep our power production going. I do apologize about the silence. My brain went blank. just human things. Anyway, so after we get our good handful of all these leaves and such, leaves, trees, and or leaves and wood, we'll go ahead and get everything going again. We will be exploring other areas as well as grabbing some new resources. Oh, there we go. The more the merrier with this until we get to coal power. Coal power is fairly easy to set up once we get there. Normally what I'd do if I wasn't streaming, I'd just leave this game on in the background while I watch a movie or two and let the resources stockpile. No, excuse me. Drank basically a pot of coffee to wake the soul up for streaming. Streaming and screaming. Minus the screaming. H for hands, and this is wood. So we'll go ahead and drop all our wood in here, and this should be the leaves. I don't know, later tonight we might take a break from factory games. Might stream a Hunter Call of the Wild for a little bit or something like that. I'm debating on whether or not we should start over. It's just one of those, do we really do all of us really want to sit through that again? Especially me. All the tutorial missions, talking, getting all the firearms again. It just doesn't sound like a good time, in my opinion. I'll let that be a viewer choice, though. Oop. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore this way. I know we went a little bit this way yesterday, but I kind of want to grab that the drop pod over here. And while we're out and about, we'll be grabbing Mercer Spheres and, you know, other things of the sort. I forgot what it's called. The S. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember what it's called. But oh, Summer Sloop. There we go. That's still a pretty cool animal design, just saying. Pretty unique evolution if you want to, I guess, put a big word on it. I did forget, but on our way back we will be sure to grab the oh shoot, the crash pod back there. If you're wondering why the animals or the wildlife's not attacking, I kind of turned it off just because I don't really use their resources that much, and well, if they were on, the stream would be me running back and forth to get my stuff back. Oh wait. Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna have to make that long trek back. Alright. Note to self, this is why you always bring a little bit of everything with you when you go out on a trek. Alright, so this is gonna make the sound of the Song of My People. Yep. The song of every Satisfactory factory ever. Go ahead and crank this on. What do you mean, Batman? $38. I mean, if you want another one, we can make another one. Oh yeah, because it's... I'm bad at math sometimes, but it's okay. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's. Okay. There we go.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All
Now, did I bring
pioneers
enough
are
stuff for the
contractually
MAM?
obliged to
I
preserve
did.
and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission.
So we are
Speculation as to why there are
in the
crashed
Rocky
freighters
Desert,
in
I
your
believe,
Fix-It
or
designated
heading
zone
into the
is
Rocky Desert.
discouraged as specified in your contract.
It's another beginner area, so we should be able to find at least some stuff. Some crash pods, some new resources. Probably should start looking for quartz so I can get the Blade Runners. What the Blade Runners do is they'll enhance your movement speed, jump height. So, I mean, it's definitely a lot faster than what we got going on right now. Oh, pardon me. If we keep heading this way, see if we can cheese this slug out of its hole. We cannot. Well, shoot. This should be it, I want to say. If we get lucky, oh yeah, this is it. Nice. I'll definitely be missing a lot of the stuff around the map, which, yeah, not everyone's a GPS, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and grab a couple of slugs out in this area, convert them into power shards where we can. Actually, let's see if there's any quartz in this area. I don't remember there being any. If there is, it's going to be 1,000+ meters away. We won't worry too much about the resources out here. It's either, yeah, 1,000+ meters. Oh. And that is in the cave near base, I believe. We'll keep on exploring. I don't know. I mean, I have a yearning to try and like factory games, and I have a yearning to try and make that jump the first try, but I didn't. But anyway, I have a yearning to, boy, I have a yearning to try and like factory games. I don't know. It's just the well, it's satisfying to build something and have it grow into this huge operation, and over time as you grow it, it becomes more and more effective. It produces more and more. You go from struggling with some to producing something full bore, and it's just, you know, it's nice. And yeah, at times it does get complicated, but that's the beauty of it. If I remember correctly, this one takes steel beams. Open drop pod. Nope. Unless it's random. If it's random, I'll take it. Concrete. See, there should be a few scattered around the ruins. The more power slugs we get, the more we can overclock our machines. Carefully, of course. Not too crazy. Yeah, just explore and have fun, talk, try to talk. A lot of this stuff we won't be able to get to until we get some gunpowder going. I will try to cheat some of this early on research. We do have some of the things required, but not enough. The slugs I'm kind of worried about, but not too worried about. We see them, we'll grab them, but we're not going to grab every single one. I know some of y'all are seeing me run past all this wildlife, and it's one of those things where it's like, man, you're running past so much DNA points. And I know. I thought about it, and in a little bit. Oh, man, excuse me. Pardon me. Slug Central. I think this is what, the third one? Alright, so we're going to do this the hard way, it seems. Hitbox on these things is weird. We're going to carefully swim up to here, grab what we can. 70 megawatts. Oh. Yeah, no, poison, poison. Steal what loot we can. Free loot is good loot. Alright, so because of our ongoing situation, we're going to go ahead and stretch a power line over there. So it said 70, so we'll need 3. I say for myself more than others. Scallop. There we go. Oh yeah, this place is like slug heaven. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a couple more of these slugs and check on that research. It's mostly impatience on my part. Alright, guesses and bets on how long we are, where we're at. I'm gonna say... Or I'd say just guesses. 7 minutes. Ooh. Not even close. So we'll go ahead and wait for that to finish up. Grab this power slug over here. because it's free. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Alright, so we got copper rotor and bolted frame. Neither we could do at the moment with our current research, but bolted frame. We'll continue to be on the lookout for free quartz. The more quartz we can get, the more we can knock out our little research tree. I know I decided to do the slugs, but or not slugs, but hard drives. But yeah, we have 15 minutes to go, and we're still exploring. I'm gonna go ahead and crack open the water. Oh, it's 42 minutes. We forgot to take our stretch break. All right, everybody, stretch those limbs. Oh man, gets that blood pumping. That's what's that's why we stretch. All right, nothing down that way. It wouldn't hurt to start crafting all these slugs into power shards, but we'll wait on that for a little bit. Anything of interest over here? I mean, they're clearly guarding some. Ah, Mercer Sphere. Holy smokes, calm down. There we go.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
It's crazy. You're not allowed to eat because you're daydreaming, man. Come on. Oh, boy. Almost didn't make it. Also, with the Blade Runners, you don't break your legs every 5 seconds. Go ahead, grab bury the blue power slug. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man. Vast empty desert. So while we're running around out here, go ahead and tell us about your day. How it went and all that. I mean, mine's going pretty well so far. I mean, we're just hanging out. Shooting the shit. Surprised I don't cuss that much. I keep it up. I put the profanity warning up just in case. Never know when a moment of where a fit of rage might strike. Purple power slugs are the best power slugs. But I beg to differ because blue's always easier to find. Don't do it. Okay, there we go. If it wasn't for that yellow little bastard over there, we wouldn't be down here. We should be able to get him. Should. No. Well, shoot. We ain't got the boom booms to set them free. But we have the ability to get this one up here. Oop. And we do have a crashed pod up here, which is nice. Yeah, time to turn all these slugs into power shards. Bum, 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 bum. Man. Beautiful. Probably ditch the stuff that's not oh, we're full up on that. Oh yeah, because we didn't do the thing yet. think I've been up there before, but I'll double check. Oh, there's usually nothing up there, but double checking just in case. You need to move. Thank you. Need to move. Come on. What's this right here? Yeah, nothing, but got a great view. This is an exception. You got stuck on me. Alright, let's see what we got. Find concrete or 6 inventory slots. I mean, it's doable, but I'm not really interested in that. 6 inventory slots would be useful, so we'll go ahead and head for that. Quartz. Can we make...
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
We can. So we'll hang out and create as much of this as we can. Getting Blade Runners is going to be a huge, huge improvement. Unfortunately, I do remember them being more or less somewhat expensive to make. So, quartz.
Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise
nice.
have lowered your value to fix it.
Fast as fuck, boy. We no longer jog at a mediocre pace. We sprint full force towards our destiny. Oh yeah, making the big jumps. That's beautiful. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, he's in, that poor guy's in a poisonous gas cloud. And we got our first summer sloop.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Now, being in here with the creatures on pacifist or They should be on retaliate, but I guess they don't wanna.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So, mycelia.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Ugh. A lot of this place is a toxic, poisonous hellhole. And, yeah. Oh, we're in it now. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hold here for a second. Not quite. Of course, you're a radioactive hog. Ew. Well, I guess we're hanging out here for a second. Jeez, oh Pete's, man. We're really in the thick of it, aren't we? And it would be an absolute atrocious thing to have to run all the way back here. No. Ah, shoot. Oh, what a spot have I put us in. Okay. Got poison there. Poison there. Okay. This is my genius working. We'll go ahead and use a flat piece. Zoop it out that way. Don't worry, I'm waiting for the bonehead to kick in. Are we clear here? That is the question. We should be. One would think anyway. Losing one? Oh, the superposition oscillator. We are so far away from making that. It is not funny. I'm running out of stuff to throw away for my greed. So with that, we're gonna end up having to go back to base regardless of whether we want to or not. But if we come across anything, we'll be sure to mark it down and put it on the map. Literally the armpit of the map. Oh look, we get turtle kitties. The babies. Oh, it's all the way up there. Mean. If I remember correctly, isn't this one requires some stuff, if you will. 400 megawatts of power. Holy crap. I don't want those computers, man. Oh, alright. $400 MW. Select icon. Nope. Alright, let's do our best to navigate out of this abysmal hellhole. Just gotta swim out of this hole in the ground. And honestly, what we might do is once we find a spot, try to sink some of our newfound resources. No, it only costs 30, please. Alright, so yeah, there is some benefit to keeping this all. Um, Actually, there is a decent benefit to keeping it all. You get a head start on most, if not all, your building if you do keep a hold of it. But yeah, I like uh, I like the quality before the, or I like to make things pretty before getting ahead. I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Give me 1 second. Hey, how you doing? Already up 16 coupons, dang. Yeah, no, a lot of this stuff would have been useful in the future, but honestly, it's just easier to drop it all now, if you will. Give me 1 second. There. Trying to set it up so I could see the chat more easily. I don't have anything set up for the screen yet. I'm working on it. Stop. I need to just stop clicking on stuff. Give me 1 second though. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Just accidentally clicked something off screen and decided to be a pain. Alright. Grab our tickets. Go ahead and do some buying. So that's about 16. Not
Where
worried
would we
about
be without
organization or the
foundations?
customizer.
Probably a bit lower.
Oh, shoot. Why aren't we going with the asphalt? See about walls. We got 5 exactly, so spend it on the conveyor wall. So, up and out of this swamp we get. That does leave us room for some more exploration if we wish. Almost ran off this cliff, but we'll go ahead and gather up this guy. Feels like a horror movie with the flashlight and how dark it is in the swamp. See if we can cheat this guy out of his hole. Nah, I ain't thinking so. Nope. Bum, bum, bum,
The strange
bum, bum,
alien matter,
bum,
colloquially
bum.
known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile
That's
and has
lovely to
countless
hear.
applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Alright. That should do it. It's been a while since I researched any MAM. Oop.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
It's always lovely to hear.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable. Summersloop analysis completed. Summersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Alright, let's see if we can
SAM
get out here
reanimation
finally.
recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Oh, it's just a car outside. That scared the shit out of me. That was a perfect, baseline and engine rev to when the alien voices took over. Scared the shit out of me. It's like, okay, that's a little bit more invasive than I remember. My legs. Oh. Ah. See what I mean? We needed those cooling systems, and I spent them all like a silly Billy. That we are not going to need until nuclear power. I've actually never gotten the nuclear power in this game. So, you know, as long as I'm streaming and well, regardless of if anybody's watching or not, I'm gonna go ahead and get there. I mean, absolutely. I mean, I'm having fun with this game. It's one of my, it's one of the few games I actually do enjoy playing. I don't know. Factory games are just, well, they're not easy, but they provide multiple choice options. You could, you know, if you wanted to build like, throwing out some, YouTubers. I forget his name. Let's Game It Out. If you wanted to build like Let's Game It Out, you can. Josh. If you wanted to take it more seriously and build like Bits or Kibitz, you can. And I mean, that's the beauty of it. You can build either way and find success. Just let me, please. Radiation bad, I know. Through one exit, we found an entrance. A way out. Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Could you imagine you send someone to a planet, knowing there's toxic and all, or toxic smoke and all this on it? You give them a helmet, but that helmet does diddly. It doesn't stop the toxic smoke. You have to get a gas mask. I don't know. It's not a real complaint, but it's like one of those. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but you know, I mean, you wouldn't really send someone to a planet if you didn't know what was on it. Mostly because, well, hey, I'm gonna send you to this planet, and it's like, oh, the resources aren't worth it. Well, I just wasted resources sending you to that planet. These we will keep now because we're getting closer and closer. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and start researching more of our hard drives. Alrighty. Base is around the corner in several hundred ways. We're just going to go ahead and keep making our way back towards the hub. We should more or less have enough concrete to finish up what we were doing. Hold on, give me 1 second while I adjust how I sit. It's always more comfortable to sit cross-legged, but I'm gonna break my chair one of these days. This chair's not made for the power of a 6'4" man. I know right now we're missing a lot of stuff, but more or less I just want to get back to the hub and start dumping materials. What is this? I know it's Caterium, but it's normal. Dadgummit. Oh, found some bauxite, it would appear. Oh, that hurt a little bit. See if we could pick up the pace. Oh yeah, we're in the right biome at least. At least I hope. Gotta be getting closer. Is it cheating if we use the map? Just hold your breath. Oh, looks like we have oil in this area. Swimming is your greatest enemy in this game because it's the slowest thing you'll do. Alright, we got a couple of stators. Circuit board, what do you require? Of course you do. That's the one thing I leave behind at the last one. 15 rubber. Apply. If I'm lucky, which I normally am not. No. Oh, that's steel. Remove all. Tell you what, let's sink some stuff. And we'll check on the man. So we'll sink these, that. Yeah, we'll sink the motors. Once we get those going, it's mad easy to get going again. Beautiful. Yeah, it needs the power. $3 alright, that should be more than enough. We'll hang out here for a little bit while we sink most of this. Oh man. Do you see something up there? Another power slug perhaps? Well, not perhaps, actually is, but... eh. Alright, grab this big guy. The fact that there's actual slugs like that in real life. Yeah. Shivers down my spine, man. People let those things crawl all over them. It's madness. And it's not like it's like I hate it. It's so gross. It's more of a brother. It's slimy. It's a big slug, and you're just letting it crawl all over you. Why? Just ugh. All right. Oh, what are we leaving behind? Lose that. Lose that. Let's see. Not even worried about that. Alright. Now we head back to the hub. Just playing inventory management and trying to find conversational topics while staring at the open space of nothing is a hard thing to do. I mean, we could talk about how much I've almost gotten ourselves, you know, launched off a cliff and the full broken bone experience. My leg. So I wouldn't say that was a bad adventure. We got an upgrade. Alright, the MAM research is done. So we got stitched iron, which is why I went with iron wire in the beginning. So we'll go ahead and get that going. If you wonder why I keep doing that, home sweet home anyway. Why I keep throwing the cursor every time I do that. It's because I half-heartedly expected the menu to stay open. Alright, let's get our stuff organized here. First, we'll turn all these slugs we have into power shards. Alright, so that's all that. Go ahead and sort this up a little bit. I'm not a big fan of keeping loose resources in my pocket. It has its advantages sometimes, but it's not something I like to do. It takes up space and usually ends up getting deleted anyway. Can we make it? Oh yeah. It's gonna be a little painful. What? What have I done? Give me 1 second. My neck gets stiff every now and then, and a good pop is all I need to get it straight. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start getting our foundations laid out. I see exactly what I did. Anyway. I have 100% thrown myself off the cliff doing that before. I just like being goofy about it though. There. Needs to be a little bit wider and we'll have our first setup going. About 5 wide. And we'll leave that there. Go about 10 or so wide so far with this. Won't have enough to finish it up completely, but that's alright. Now we can get cracking on the what's the word? Go ahead and get cracking on our iron production in full swing, or as much full swing as we can get. Now, unfortunately, we'll be remaking these lines hundreds, if not thousands of times. Unrealistically, of course. Oop. Oh, let's see. So each smelter takes 30, so we'll go off the basis of that. About right there. Gives us enough space to play around. this nice and lined up. Beautiful. That way we have a way to connect all these to the power grid. So we'll go ahead and get our production going again. Probably give it about, tell you what we will do is we'll start backwards, kinda. Go ahead and turn this into cast screws. There will be some hangover. Yep. Doing this all sorts of crazy and wonky. There we go. So we got our cast screws going. We're making about 100. And with 12.5 plus 12.5, that's 25 with a 5 spillover. We'll go ahead and set up another constructor. This should be making our iron ingots. Go ahead and grab this right here and about right there. So as these slowly become full due to lack thereof of storage, they will catch up more or less. So we can do one more smelter, and this is going to be our rods. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I have to help carry some stuff in. Alright, sorry everybody, I'm back. Whew. Check our power, so we're at 63 with a total of 120. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're that close yet. Go ahead and run us extra stuff into a box, or the awesome sink. Of course you need concrete. Oh man. The concrete game's killing us right now. Come on. And the control rods. Nope. There we are. Got the copper rotor or fine concrete, or we could do a little bit of a rerun. The copper rotor is good down the line, so we might go for that. Uh, there was a thing I was after, but I do not remember. Oh well. Finish up this last hard drive. Alright. So we got our production going. One of the first few things I actually do want to get our hands on and get us going on is, well, first off, it'd be easier to do all this with a second layer, but I digress. Shoot. Alright. So for right now, it's producing 50. We're going to pull up and drop our assembler. This is going to allow us to make our modular frames and our stitched iron plate. So it's going to need 60 screws. We're making 100. We're also going to need the full berth of the thingamabobs. Or See if we can finesse this a little bit. Come on. There, 4.5. It's underpowered, but we'll be able to run at least the full berth of an iron plate. We'll be getting 9 instead of 11 a minute. See how many we can get from iron wire. I know I went for iron wire. So 12.5 a minute, that's producing 22.5, that's 45 a minute. So we should, in all honesty, be able to do this. And you know what? We will. So we're going to go ahead and put this on pause or standby. We're going to switch the recipe to iron wire. Put this on standby. And it takes 5 iron ingots to get that started. Alright, so with that, just to get us started on it, we're going to go ahead and grab a merger. And there we go, there's our product. Now I wonder, could I have done this differently, so to speak? And probably will. So, oh, hold on. What was it, 80%? So what we'll do here, so I might be overcomplicating it, and I do apologize. Overcomplicating it by mile, I'll tell you. So it's going to take a little bit, but we'll get there. There. A little bit extra being forced in won't hurt. It should more or less help it keep up better. Did I? I did. I'm gonna have so much junk in my inventory again, man. There we are. Grab a drink of the sweet H2O. Alright, so we have our basics being covered. Except screws, but we'll worry about that in a second. So, with that, it would be nice to get our rotor production up. Which is rods and screws, 100 per. Probably should have looked at the constructor before, or the assembler before setting this up. Oh well. Goofy is goofy as Goofy does. No, I'm just thinking now. Because we're going to need the space elevator to get up there in power. Dismantle crate. Dismantle crate. That's going to bug me for as long as those are there. 40 seconds. So all we have left is jump pads, and jump pads they're whatever. They're there so you don't break your legs from a long fall. So right now our primary focus is going to be on getting the space elevator up, which might come with some issue because we haven't been running the copper line whatsoever. Nice. Oop. All right. We're going to place this thing about 108 times, so, yeah. It's my favorite part of the game is building the space elevator and all its attachments. Oh, I moved too fast. That's my bad, y'all. Here it comes. Could you imagine it just decides not to grab? So we need 50 smart plating.
Project assembly initialized.
And oh boy.
Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator.
Yep.
Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Absolutely. This is going to be so painful. Right now, the biggest holdback is power. Thankfully, this is a one-to-one system, so we'll have more than enough smart plating. I don't know how much. Oh, we should be golden. We'll go ahead and set this right on in there. But this is what we're going to be waiting on, is smart plating. While we're waiting on that, I do plan on reorganizing this. We are going to need a absolute crap ton more of concrete, but yeah, in due time. We can't stress our power system too much, or well, we won't be making diddly. So with that stated, we're going to go ahead and do it all over again. Or at least get this, this can stay as is. The, whatchamacallit. Actually, what I have done wrong. They can stay as is. The setup's perfect. Kinda. I just have to remap it, if you will. We're just gonna go ahead and let all of our iron work itself out. Hey, gotta take your protein bar, y'all. With that, we'll go ahead and stretch this over yonder. Oop. I have to see. No, not you. Go up. So it still costs the same. Alright. Nunday. As I realize we have been banking nothing off this line for ages. Don't break my grid. We can get the thing. Greed has overtaken my heart. I must take it. Why are we so lame, Yogi? Un momento, my dear people, as we climb back up there to unfix the stupid mistake I have just committed. You know, it's just squatch things, y'all. Just squatch things. Come to my woods and you see, this is what you see. Oh, man. On the bright side, we have an easy way up. If I remember, just the second shelf. Oh wow, that I want to make sure that's on mean. We'll connect it all back together in a minute. Well, guess we're connecting it back now. Alright. Rita's overtaken my heart, children. Yee. Yee. We need to work on our power grid, unfortunately. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Let's drop another 2 on each. Oh boy. Man. Just goofing around. There. That should have increased our power by a wee bit. We're consuming 56 to 78, I want to say. My apologies as I get lost in my own chaos. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to go out and grab some anyway, so we're gonna go head out and do some landscaping, land clearing. Oop, give me 1 second. Clear list. Just doing lumberjack things, kinda. Oop. Alright. Cut down a few more trees. This is usually where my conversation usually pitter-patters out a little bit. Dadgum, 2 hours already? Holy smokes. So with that, what time is it? 3 o'clock. I say, I think it's about time for a coffee break. Also, if I miss you in the chat, I am so sorry. I guess that's the one thing I have to get used to is I'm so used to streaming or gaming without, streaming, and I guess I'll admit it. Like at some points, like when I was, like I'd practice stream, I guess, like practice stream in my head, like, oh, how y'all doing? Oh, we gotta get our stretches in. Are y'all staying hydrated? What do you guys think of the gameplay so far? Things like that. Boy, so it's 2 per minute. I don't really want to do the math, but we will. This game is, keep your cell phone handy or calculator. 50 divided by 2. So we have to rate roughly 25 minutes. I believe. Alright. One of the first few things I always optimize is my power creation. It's a little simple. It's a little... Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? What is that? Sorry, I have trouble reading. My eyes are getting bad. Nixie? So, how's your day going for you? Yeah, no, that's my bad. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just saw the number go up, and I appreciate that so much. No, that does my heart a little bit of good. Thank you. Oh, my stream's doing pretty good so far. I've been going for about 2.5 hours. I finally decided to give streaming a chance, and yeah. This is my third day streaming. right now I plan on doing a playthrough of Satisfactory and Captain of Industry, but Cepheus Protocol, Warhammer games, lots of strategy. I do like some shooters, just to keep the action going. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I might do a playthrough of that. Actually, I probably should. It'd be a nice thing to do. Um, Counter Strike. I used to play a little bit of it back on the old, the first Xbox. Oh, absolutely. I enjoyed. I think I did what everybody else did with RDR2, and I did the whole "grr, I'm a bad Arthur," and I slowly but surely, you know, boosted my honor, did the whole good deal thing, and ended up getting the good ending. And I'm happy I did. It was absolutely beautiful.
Walls are one of humanity's greatest inventions. They definitely stand above floors.
Thanks, Ada. Um, so right now we are waiting on our. Oh, any of the customized stuff? Yeah, I'm slowly but surely going through all of it. I keep getting told if you're gonna make it big on Twitch or whatever, you have to stream like 8 hours a day. I mean, and it's like, yeah, I don't really believe that, but I keep looking into it. I'm slowly but surely customizing stuff. Um, um, yeah, why not? I mean, I already have a couple ideas set in place, but you know, suggestions are always welcome. Oop. Um, I would, but not at the moment. Just because you know, I'm streaming. But yeah, yeah, I got a Discord. Not on stream now. I mean, I know it's only 2 viewers, but give me a sec. Alright. Alright, so we might do some exploring here in a little bit. See, how much power do we have? Tell you what, we are going to go ahead and add a few more power generators and crack open that chest down there. Alright, only 7 more smart plates. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that for a little bit. While we wait, I may grab another coffee. Alright everybody, I'm going to go grab another coffee. Go ahead and sit tight, get your stretches in, get hydrated. Alright. Got a fresh cup of hot bean juice ready to go. And seal.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Oh, there we go, full send. Back up. Ready. It's going to be great. Dun, dun. Breaking the stratosphere.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder: not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
We'll leave it be for now. Alright, so this thing can go away. It's nice, but it's huge and in the way. So with that, we are immediately gonna start stockpiling for coal power. And we're gonna start doing prep work on getting rotors getting made. Oh yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. I do apologize about that. Oh yeah, I don't have any screws being made. Oh, pardon me. I know we could make cast screws, but there. So we are absolutely full on what we're producing here, where we're having a good backlog start up. 60 and 60. I mean, technically, in my madness, it consumes one solid biofuel, 4 per minute. 120 divided by 4. We could technically have 30 of these and go from there. But I may be a madman, but I'm not a psychopath. And that sounds like a horrible idea, but we will expand it just one more. Excuse you. So, in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 in total. Beautiful. Giving us Are you not connected to anything? No, I connected it over here. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that so I don't run around like a madman wondering what that connects to. Oh, production's paused. There we go. Now with that stated, we're going to go ahead and start handcrafting a little bit here. What in Sam hell? Oh yeah, I remembers. We'll go ahead and leave that on hold for a little bit. We do need copper, but I kinda like to get it all, blocked up first. Beautiful. Thought I was gonna jump off the ledge there for a second. Anyway, let's head back over here and see how this production's going. Alright, we won't get too far, but we should be able to get a portion of the copper facilities up and running. Oh, I'd say about there. We'll go with another 4-meter high base. we're lucky, we might have enough to get started on making the copper foundation, or concrete foundation. Beautiful. Alright, so logistics, we're gonna take this guy right here. And as you can see, it's a little off, but that's alright. Because I am me. There. Why? I'm a goober sometimes, man, I tell you. Beautiful. Beautiful. So the reason I kind of want to redo this is because, well, as you can see, it's taking forever and a second to get what we need. And forever and a second isn't going to cut it. No power. You know what? That'll do her. You need food for power, you need water for power, you need everything, man. Gotta keep yourself going, gotta keep the game going. Drink your coffee. Actually, I do recall there being a little bit of research we can do. Bolted iron plate, if I remember that, is expensive. Deuterium wire.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
What I need modular frames for. That's what I'm after. But right now, we'll stick with this. Go ahead and handcraft a bunch of these cables. I know it's not the most thrilling gameplay, but oh man. Bum, 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 bum. I'll go ahead and call that the 3-hour mark and take a little break. We'll probably keep on streaming afterwards a little bit, but I need to getting a little stir crazy from sitting as long as I have been.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Alright, so that's the materials we needed. Just to be sure, we'll go ahead and double check. We'll do the journey there and journey back. Thankfully, it's not a long journey. Boom. Yeah, no, I'm not a good base. I don't do good streaming from base, so it's good to get around and move around a little bit. But yeah, no, once we run there and back, because I just want to see, check my math. It's been a while since I gotten this far. I usually save this as a little bit of a reward for getting the power up and running. So, burns coil. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3. I forgot how much, but it generates 75 megawatts. Once we get back to base, actually, we don't have to do that ounce.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
I hope so. It's in the name. Alright, so these should be pure. Pure is 120. 120 divided by 15 is 8. There's 3, so that's 24 coal power generators. Oh yeah, welcome to where the game gets fun, y'all. Alright, I'm going to make that journey back to base and take a short break. Hour-long break, get caffeinated, munch on something. You know, I was half expecting water to be here, but there was not. Only the harsh reality that is the ground that we often find. Alright, back to base we go. No, alright, I'm going to start working on my outro here. So, it has been a pleasure. It has been, what, a good 3 hours? Holy smokes. You know what? We'll go until the 4 o'clock mark. It's honestly been a pleasure so far. I've gotten 3 followers. I've had a few viewers here and there, and honestly, it's something new and it's something exciting. It's I'm definitely enjoying it. Excuse you. You ran out of screws. Anyway, I am honestly humbled by those that stick around long enough to watch. Honestly, it is a pleasure, though. It is I cannot be more grateful. You know, the few people that do watch, I do find myself a little bit more on the annoying side, but not you know, sit here and put myself through the mud. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys around next time. Alright, see you guys in an hour. Go ahead and save this game. We'll be helping on Captain of Industry, for those that are still sticking around. Alrighty, see you guys then, and I'm proud of y'all.